Welcome to Module 1. We are looking at tools to help you build your heart centered money map. I'm your financial coach, Denise Williams, and I am joined by creativity coach, Denise Francis Robinson. Yay!
Woohoo!
Oh boy, I'm so excited. On this journey, we've been looking at tools that
Yes.
will incorporate creativity and incorporate your release from money issues that get us in a space of feeling sticky because sometimes we want so much, we want to achieve so much, and we need cash to care. And when the cash isn't coming in, we're like, oh. Now, especially as entrepreneurs, creatives, coaches, women on the go, we want to live creative to become financially focused. Yeah.
Yes.
And that's really the recipe. Now, it may not seem immediate to say, okay, I need to pay my mortgage, I need to pay my staff, I have these obligations, these cash obligations. What does glitter and crayons and all of that have to do with my real world obligations? Well, here's the deal. Your real world obligations were decisions you made 6 months ago, 6 minutes ago, 60 years ago, 6 years ago, whatever. You are dealing with the world you created. Today is a culmination of so many decisions. Yeah. And so the creative practices that we have introduced to you or are introducing to you in this series, not only are we giving you lots and lots and lots and lots of love, yeah, so that you can attract more love, more joy, more creativity, we're also giving you tools to create the world you want.
Hmm.
That is one of the challenges. Now, let me just give a quick story before we get into creativity. So I have a client who is first class financial trader. She can buy and sell in the stock market like nobody's business. But to meet her adult children's needs, she'll empty out her account.
Mm.
Okay? And the thing is, you need cash to trade the markets. And so when there's no cash, she
Hmm.
not only feels like a bad mother, she feels like a bad professional because her cash flow is not coming in. And so we have to do work on creating a new vision in which she can say to her adult children, no. And she can say yes to herself because trading is her business. That's how her bread and butter. And so I just want to encourage you that sometimes what we call the real world is a lot of other people's feelings and desires that we feel responsible for. And it can be heavy.
Hmm.
And, this is why I love working with you, Denise, because when it gets heavy, you give us an alternative to the
To
heaviness.
lighten up. To
Yeah.
lighten up. Yeah.
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 And in this module lesson, we will be doing a vision board, which is really a guide to your best financial life. Okay. And if your ultimate purpose for being an entrepreneur, being a coach, being a creative is to have, yourself under a coconut tree with a cup of tea, then that's what your vision board is going to look like. Every vision board is going to be
It's
different.
different.
Entrepreneurs making 6, 7, 8 figures and they're miserable, their staff is a burden. So we want to look at high, low, however your vision of the world is. Let's take the opportunity to create your
Yeah.
best life with your vision board. Now, I just want to open with my vision board and thinking that I was doing all the right things. And as Denise takes us through this, I'm going to allow her to correct me in her vision because everybody's vision is different. But
Different.
I following Dennise for years. She's never steered me wrong. So I'm going to put myself on solo so that you can just see my vision boards. I can share with you so that you kind of see where I was. So this is it. So as you can see, these are this is my best financial life. Books, lots of books, art, cash. Maybe Oprah Winfrey is my friend. A lot of things. So I just wanted to share
What?
that.
I'm jealous. Oprah is your friend. What about me?
No, so we both are friends. We will be just chilling out in
No,
one of her many
that's
houses
crazy.
and doing art. We'll do a mural in one of her many houses together. So I just
Yeah.
wanted to share that, okay? And now I'm
Okay.
gonna hand over to you, Dennise.
All right. Thank you, then. Thank you for that nice lead in. Guys, before we get started, I'm really big on centering, and we're just spending just a very tiny bit of our time doing that. And it's just about the breath, putting your hand on your heart and taking in a deep breath for 4 counts, being conscious of the heart, being conscious of your inner world. This body is a tremendous gift, and we are honoring it every single moment, especially when we go inward and we follow that breath. So in 1, 2, 3, 4, then out for 4 with a sigh. 3 and 4. One more time. In and then out with a sigh. And that sigh is like a sigh of appreciation. And oh, I am so thankful that I am here. Yay, I get to do all the great things that I've been doing all my life and get to do more. So yeah, we're gonna work on vision boards. And I'm glad that Dennise showed her vision board. I want to make it very clear that these are ideas and tips and strategies for giving yourself that mini vacation. Any moment that you decide you want a little vacation, you just grab your pencil and your paper and your magazine, your scissors, whatever, and try one of these ideas that we're sharing. Now, the vision board, many people know about it. You know, vision board, vision, the word vision, seeing something larger than it is or going beyond your circumstances. And so vision boards are really popular, and it has worked for so many people. And the idea is it's a collage, but the collage is centered on the things that you want, looking for them out there in the future. Now, that's very important because law of attraction is around, and a lot of the new order, new world thinkers are around, and there are lots of ideas around when you project too far future, always seeing yourself in the future and jumping out of present. But I have a little trick to combat that when you are deciding on those wonderful things that you want in the future, as you cut out your pictures of your cars or your special place, one of the key things that you want to make sure is that you are inhabiting the feeling. What will it be like when I have that villa on the beach in the grill? And for those who are not Jamaican, the grill is that nice special space that so many people run to for vacations. And so you want to think of that feeling. So as you are cutting out and you are placing that image into the vision board, which is just a piece of paper or it can be a board, then you want to feel what that feels like and be in the moment as if it is already here. Feel like it is just an ordinary day and I'm already in the grill and I'm just, reflecting on the fact that, yeah, this is the space that I've always wanted. The other and really the first the thing that you should consider when you're doing a vision board is the fact that you are the center, right? Den had a beautiful layout of all the things that she likes, and books and opera and cars and different ideas and so on and so forth. And then there she was, stuck onto the side of this beautiful, big paper. Lovely paper. And there she is, all the way out to the side there. What do you think in the a subconscious level? You know, I don't know, she didn't do that deliberately, but yeah, in a way she did do it deliberately. And we all are making these things deliberately. But you're putting yourself out on the side. You are not the center. You know, when you do your vision board, think of yourself as being at the center. You are the star. You are the director of your life. So therefore, yeah, center, you are there, and all these other things are coming from you, for you. Like a mandala, they're either radiating out from you or they're coming into you, depending on how you want to look at it. And then the last tip that I want to give you, the third tip that I want to give you, is the idea of focus. Now, you're putting down 2023 BMW something. That's not my ideal car. I'm all for the Mini Cooper. You know, I see myself driving that already. But you are saying a car, you are saying books, you are saying meeting a celebrity, you are saying this food, you're saying slim by whatever, and it's a whole heap of different ideas just thrown into one space. And the universe is like, I'm confused. What does this person really want? You know? So I'm gonna suggest you do maybe 3 categories: your money vision board, your relationship vision board, very important and well connected to money, as Dennise just explained with her example of her friend who's excellent at her job, and but you know, her kids kind of have her like a little piece of clay, can mold her. But yes, you know, so you have a money vision board, you have a relationship vision board, and maybe a health and wellness vision board. So that each one, when you are doing them, you are inhabiting that feeling of that big idea that you want to bring into your world. And so the idea now of making a vision board, here's the thing, as usual, easy peasy stuff. We're gonna either use our art journal, or you can grab a piece of paper, or you have like several pieces of paper, or like we showed you in another video where we had a big envelope, we could open it up. And then of course your glue and your magazines, or maybe not only magazines, you might have some pictures from another space, or you might want something from the newspaper. But just the images are really centered around whatever the focus is at the time. So the focus, the feeling, and your picture, the most important thing. And you go forward with that in the same way that we do collages, cutting out the image with the scissors, or even tearing it. You know, it doesn't have to be, perfectly straight edges and so on. You see a nice couch on our nice chair, and that chair is like, oh yeah, my home is going to be the best decorated home because it has all these fresh prints and interesting textures and great features. And so you go through your magazines looking for these images. Once you've found all your images that are centered around, let's say it is your home, that space that you want to, that you see yourself, that you want to be in, it's the usual, just as if you're doing a collage, you're going to gather them together, find your picture, put it in the center, not on the side, and in the center. And this is a collage here. So I can show you. Say like this. See this image is in the center. So this image in the center, and everything else coming out of the center pointing inwards towards that image. That center image is not that hot looking guy there, by the way, but it's you. You are the center of that world. And so with your paste, glue it on the back, and then apply it wherever. However you put those images down is all up to you, but you are the director, you are the center of focus, and you control all of these. It is your vision, and so it emanates from you into you. And that's it for now. So then, tell me, did you get a chance to try out
Yes.
a new vision board, or now that
Okay, let me tell you,
you've heard, now
okay,
that you've
so hold
heard
on.
and I don't want to correct you. I'm not giving you corrections. I'm just
Oh,
helping
no,
you to,
I'm happy.
to realign.
Well, I've shown this already, and so I'm seeing a trend of being on the side.
Yes.
Only thing is that I'm bigger. It's
That's
bigger.
important. That's important. And what does on this you being on the side mean to you? If you're
Well,
riding side saddle, means
yeah, and it might mean that I'm not as committed to the idea as I think
okay.
that I am. So I have since last year, as I said, been creating a lot of vision boards. But here's a better one. Here's one I did with me,
Ah,
in the middle,
yeah, 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 yeah. Excellent.
right?
Yeah, fearless.
Um,
Right.
so
So
this one,
guys,
but
that
that
kind of
one,
tells the story.
interesting. This one was about love.
Okay,
So
good.
that vision board was like all the things I love, and I found a lot of words about love. So
Yes.
boom, I put myself and my children in the middle. So let
Right.
me look at another vision board. This one, I don't even have my photo like in, but this one I did just about, like what kind of life I want to live and then don't put myself in it.
Yeah.
That would be more,
Yes, yes,
intentional.
yes,
I'd be much, much more intentional.
yes.
Um, so I have a ton of, again, vision boards without my photo in it. So I think it is time to go and print some photos of myself
To upgrade.
and upgrade, because now I am more sensitive.
Yes,
I,
yes,
I'm not gonna change. I don't know if I want to change my old vision boards,
yes.
or do I want to create fresh new ones with
But you see that we have to distinguish the vision board just from a regular collage, because here's one of my regular collages. I want to do something on love, and I just put
yeah,
an image that was very spiritual, and the panda and the sunflower.
right,
Sunflower is abundance, by the way, and
okay.
and so that's you can see that is just a very very
No,
organic
but the
space.
thing is, though, then if we are creating our best financial life, we need to be intentional,
Exactly.
and we use a collage as a different tool. So I would say, okay, for me, I'm collaging. Let's say I actually have been using collaging on the concept of sales,
Right, right.
right?
And that's
And so,
fine.
what does that mean to me? So, I've been putting images together. That's collaging on sales. So, if I'm an entrepreneur and maybe I'm stuck in trying to grow my sales in order to kind of unloosen the headspace, I get what you're saying about collaging, just pulling images to kind of get the
To
mind
stimulate
going.
you and get you going. Yes.
But if we are building our best financial life,
Vision. Right.
now it's our life,
And you are at the center.
right? It's not just a concept. So I'm totally in agreement with you. And so I am going to put I in the middle of the board and
That's right.
not be, and again, it may be even cultural that we are trained to be, don't put ourselves first.
Yes, yes,
It
yes,
may
yes.
be that, some of that.
Yes.
So that said, I am just very excited for a new tool and a new concept. And of course,
Correct.
if you need further support, feel free to reach out to us. It's financiallyfocusedtv@gmail.com and DA Robinson 876 at gmail.com. So, then I just want to thank you for being a part of another great module. And
Yes, and thank
it's
you.
oh, you are so welcome.
Yes, loving
And
loving the link
it's
up.
about your best financial life. And even though, see, I did a little collage board here with me, and then
Yes, and it says, yeah,
yeah, and
yeah,
a cup of coffee, and I mean, this is
right.
what I want my friend and I to sit and have coffee, talk about how much money we have.
Yes. I must furnish you with a new picture.
Okay, all right,
When I'm
and
doing
so
my vision board as well, I need to do a new picture and show.
yeah, no, I need some new photos.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put some
I
photos
could
up
really like
there.
that. Oh, it's almost a year and a half now. Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring print some more photos because I
Yeah,
hate to cut. I hate to cut the real. Like when you have the nice photos in the card stock. So I'm just
yeah.
gonna put it on regular paper so I can just cut them up. But definitely, as I said, Dan, thank you so much for
Thank you.
this module, and we will be back with another module. So I'm so excited for these tools. This is
Yeah.
powerful, powerful stuff.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.